Jeremy Sochan is starting to look like one of the biggest steals out of last year's NBA draft.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Well, it's been a while since I've done a Spurs video, but I was watching the Spurs game last night and just watching Jeremy Sochan and his development, just the way he's been coming along this season has got me excited. And I want to talk about you and just take a look statistically what he's been doing, but also what we've been seeing on the court. While I'm doing so, drop a comment down below. What do you think of the You Don't Mess with the Sochan's game? And a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe for, because you like me. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about Jeremy Sochan. When you look at Jeremy's stats over the season, 26 minutes per game, 46% field goal percentage, 27% from beyond the arc, a respectable 68% from the free throw line for a 19-year-old rookie and 10 points per game. So he's been playing very well for the most part this season. It's been a little up and down, but we've seen him develop into probably, I'll go and say it, the best finisher at the rim on the team. He's a lob threat. He throws it down with authority. I love his thunder dunks of justice. So he's already our best finisher. Defensively, he's shown the ability to play the 1 through 5, really the 5 so much, but just an ability to guard anybody on the court. And yeah, he's been up and down defensively, but he's shown us a lot of promise. He hustles out there. He's a fun player to watch. Forget the colored hair, the one-handed free throws. There's a lot to be excited about with Jeremy Sochan. So as we deep a little digger into his stats, we look at kind of the first 80% of the season so far. 37 games, 45% field goal percentage, an abysmal 20% from beyond the arc, 61% from the free throw line, and 8.6 points per game. However, what prompted this video, now they have a career high 30 recently, but he's just been watching his game develop over the last few weeks where he's being more aggressive, getting to the rim, getting into the paint, taking the little short jumpers, launching the threes with confidence, running the point, and we're seeing him develop when Trey Jones comes out and Jeremy Sochan's in there running the point. He's actually starting to do a pretty good job at it. He's not going to be our backup point guard. He's our power forward, but still, I'm really excited what I'm seeing. And as we dig deeper into the stats, Spurs fans, the last 7 games as a 19-year-old rookie that was drafted 9th overall, exceeding expectations by a mile. Love what I'm seeing. Minutes are up to 30 minutes a game. About 50% from the field, 52% from beyond the arc, 84% from the free throw line. Yeah, keep making fun of those one-handed free throws. They're working. 6 rebounds a game, a little over 3 assists. Turnovers down just a smidge at 1.7. And the most important stat, 18 points per game. Spurs fans, I think we should be really excited about Jeremy Sochan. And if you're just an NBA fan stopping and excited about the development we have seen this season from the first game of the year to where he is now. If he can continue to develop the way he is, and I think he will, seems like he has a really good worth ethic, and he's willing to learn. The Spurs next season could legitimately have 3 guys that could average 20 points per game if he continues on this trajectory. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, come back soon, and now Jeremy Sochan. I will admit, Spurs fans, when he was drafted, I was like, man, maybe it'd been somebody else I wanted. However, I'm reading good things about the kid, and the Spurs needed a starting power forward. You look over the last few seasons before Jeremy's arrival, it was Doug McDermott, better suited as a small forward off the bench. DeMar DeRozan, who started off as a shooting guard and went to small forward, and I guess he is a power forward now, but definitely undersized. And I'm not sure what the limit is for Jeremy Sochan. I mean, could he be a player like, I hate to use this example, Spurs fans, but what comes to my mind is watching Kawhi Leonard's development over his first few years with the Spurs, DeJounte Murray's development, picking up people that haven't said very nice things about the organization lately or have had issues in the past. Anyway, watch their development throughout their careers from season to season. But with Jeremy Sochan, we're not seeing this season to season. We're seeing just incredible growth this year, just from where we started to where we are right now. And where's this going to end? I don't know. Whoops, my chair just went up. I just feel like when it's all said and done, we're going to look at this draft pick. And these are a lot of ifs. I know it's ifs. I'm playing the hypothetical game, but I'm excited about what I'm seeing with him. But maybe he's a guy that could be one of the best players on our roster 2 or 3 years from now. Could he be the guy that gets us to the next level? I don't know, but I do think he's going to be a very important piece. And looking at the Spurs team right now, I do think we're one player away from being a playoff team in the starting lineup, whether that's Trey Jones being replaced with a Scoot Henderson if we get the second overall pick, or Yaka being replaced with Victor Wembanyama will get the first overall pick, or maybe one of the Thompson brothers is the missing piece. I don't know, but I feel like we're so close. And once they clean up their game, the turnovers, the constant blowing games in the fourth quarter or second half in general, there's things that need to be fixed, but I just feel like we're almost there. We're watching compete. That game against the Suns was just watching the team come back. Yeah, they lost in the end, but still fighting and not giving up. That's what I want to see from the Spurs fighting this year and seeing our guys develop. We've seen that so much with Jeremy Sohan. We could say we've seen it with Kelvin too. Kelvin's developing right, taking his game a little bit differently right now, getting better at getting into the paint and finishing, creating shots, or deferring to his teammates, turning the ball over less. The 3-point game still hasn't come back around to where it was at the start of the year, but we're seeing him slowly make adjustments. And overall, Kelvin, if you looked at his year, you kind of look at the shooting percentage and you go, he's not having the best year. If you take that massive slump he had out of the equation for like 2 or 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, he's having a much better year than what he is on paper. So to finish up with Jeremy, maybe we have a future all star here. And maybe instead of having a big three like we did with Timmy, Manu, and Tony, the Spurs end up having a big four next season with our core right now Jeremy Sohan, Keldon Johnson, and Devin Vassell. And where we get in the draft. And then the Spurs are a playoff team maybe as early as next year. Real quick, I want to talk about the state of the channel. I haven't done many Spurs videos and I haven't gone live in I don't know how long, 2 weeks, maybe more. For the time being, I'm sorry, but live streams are going to be suspended. I just don't have the time. And I realized this last week, which is why I'm waiting to address it now, is when I was going hard on this channel, Spurs fans, I was going hard in 2020 and 2021, and I realized what's incredibly different about my life right now than those two particular years. No, there's not a Miss TSR Sports. We were pretty much shut down. The world was different. So I wasn't hanging out with friends. I wasn't going to comic book shows. I wasn't out as much as I am now. And I wasn't gaming either. I came back to gaming last year, so my free time has gone from 2020 to 2021 to this. So at the moment, I just don't have time for Spurs streams. That being said, I don't want to end this channel. I'm not doing anything like that. I put way too much time and effort in, and had a huge crowning achievement with this channel in December when I got to see you guys, the Spurs fans, and the Spurs in Texas. That was just an amazing moment that I'd like to repeat at some time. And watching Jeremy play, I am still watching the games. Watching Jeremy play last night and just seeing how well he's been playing made me want to do this video and talk about him and just see what you guys think. How far do you think what's the ceiling for Jeremy Sohan? Because the floor is slowly going up, but what's his ceiling? Can he be a guy that averages 20 points per game, maybe 25? If he gets his 3-point shooting around to 40% plus for a yearly basis, can he be a 30-point per game guy? I don't know what the ceiling is, but a great work ethic and a willingness to learn will keep raising that ceiling bit by bit as well. And one closing thing, I am bringing back not called TSR Gaming. I'm launching it tomorrow. It's going to be called Immature Guys Gaming, IGG for short. It's going to be a lot of short videos as YouTube's pushing that. There'll be some longer videos. There's not going to be live streams like before with me streaming Apex Legends because that was just boring as all heck because the people I play with we run around for 10 minutes and try not to engage the enemy, and nobody wants to watch that. It is going to be on the dirtier side of things. You guys know I have a bit of a dirty sense of humor, and that is going to show very much in IGGs. Characters that you may have enjoyed on this channel are going to be there. Ron Jambo, Ricky Lombardo, and you already know he's got a potty mouth. So it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be very much a hard PG-13, and I'm looking forward to it. And just I've been a gamer since 1982. I don't bring up much with you guys, but I've been gaming my whole life. I just stopped from 2018 to 2021 because my Xbox 360 died. I had this channel keeping me busy. Then I got the Xbox Series S last year, and the Xbox One earlier in the year from a friend for free. And I love gaming, and I love an alternate way of hanging out with my friends. If I can do a Spurs game live though, I'll definitely post it in the community notes here. I just doing. I'm a loss for words. I'm sorry. I didn't think the Spurs streams would just kind of dwindle the way they have, but there's a lot of other. I'll close with this. I already said I'll close, but the last thing, with the live streams, not having time is a big factor in it. The views are down every year from when I started the channel, and part of that is because the team has not been very good, but also there's just so many other ways to get NBA content. If you're a casual viewer, would you rather hang out on my channel and listen to me talk about the game or find one of the many options that aren't exactly legal to watch it. And I think more and more people are heading in that direction. So I don't think sports live streaming. I think it has a shelf life, maybe 3 to 5 years. Not to mention the fact I see celebrities now starting to do this and stream games and or minor celebrities and so I'm not saying I'll never do it. I'm just giving guys some reasons that the time is a big reason I can't stream right now, but also it's you keep putting the effort into something, but the results keep going down, 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 down. At some point, you got to say, hey, maybe I need to do something different. And I think that's why I'm doing the NBA short videos here and there. And I still want to talk about the Spurs and do these Spurs videos and get your opinions on things. I rambled much longer than I thought I was going to, but it was fun doing a Spurs video again. Jeremy, keep it going, man. I'm excited to see where this kid's going. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, go Spurs, go!